Okay, so as you know, your test is on Wednesday. So let's do this chapter review. Write each comparison in lowest term. So the first one is done for you, $15 to $50. You can rewrite it as 15 to 50, but it's not in lowest term. What is it in lowest term?
3 to 10.
3 to 10, good, because 5 goes into, oh, as a decimal. When you divide that, 0.3. Can you finish the row for me, please?
30%.
Okay, so when you times it, you get 30%.
3 over 10.
And as a fraction, 3 over 10. Okay, good. Who has the second row for me? Emmy.
1 to 8, 12.5%, and 1 over
12.5%. So for this one, it's correct. I just want to show how you get from this to this. So 0.125, that means that's a fraction. It's 125 over what? 1,000, because there's 3 digits, so 3 zeros for your denominator. And then when you reduce it, 125 actually goes into 1,000. So when you reduce it, you get 1 over 8. That's how I know what the ratio is and what the fraction reduces down to. Okay, 8%. Who has this row? Sander.
The ratio is 8 to 10, which
Okay.
simplifies to 4 is to 5, and the decimal is 0.8, and the fraction is 4 tenths.
Okay, he made a common mistake there. It's 8%, not 80%. So what is 8% as a fraction? It's 8 over. Yeah. Okay, let's put up our hands. Jasmine?
8 over 100.
100.
But we simplified to 4 over.
Yes, and then you can reduce it down, but not 4 over 25.
2
So
over 25.
5 over 50, which is 2 over 25. Yeah. Whoa. 2 people made a careless mistake in this one question.
Not 8 over 10.
Because 8 over 10, if you, so here, 8% is, when you divide it by 100, it's actually 0.08. Yeah, and so that's why it's 8 over 100, because there's 2 decimal places, so 2 zeros on your denominator. Yeah. So right here, as a ratio form, is actually 2 to 25. Okay, so remember our very first lesson? I actually did this exact example, 80% and 8%. A lot of people mix those up, so make sure you don't get tricked. Okay, this last row, who has the answer for me? Okay, yep, Yancy?
Ratio of 1 to 10.
Yep.
And then that's my 0.1.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2%.
Good. Okay. And number 5, $75 was made in 3 hours. Sophia.
$25 per hour.
Right, so all you do, $75 divided by 3 hours, you get $25 per hour. Unit rate, make sure you have both units. 555 kilometers was driven in 5 hours. Verhan?
111 kilometers per hour.
Perfect. Okay, so right here, what I'm mainly focusing on is that you know to write your units. Okay. Chelsea, she cut 35 pieces of drywall in 7 hours. That's a lot of drywall. Write a unit rate to show how many pieces she can cut in 1 hour. Alvin? Right, 35 pieces, 7 hours, so 5 pieces per hour. Okay. You can use abbreviation if you want, as long as I know what it means. Okay. Number 8, which is the better buy? 7 bottles of Gatorade for $17.50. Wow, that's expensive. Or 12 bottle for $28.80. Yep. Jasmine?
12 bottles with the same energy drink for $28.80 is the better buy, because when you divide 28.8 by 12, it's 2.4, and when you divide 17.5 by 7, it's 2.5. So 2.4 is smaller than 2.5.
Okay, it's the cheaper option. Good, better value. Okay, especially because they said it's the same energy drink. So like for example, if one was Gatorade and one is Powerade, then it might make a difference to you. Right? But if it's the same one, you're comparing the same apple to the same apple, then yeah, just go for the cheaper option. Okay. On Monday, we'll probably do a small group activity based on unit rates. Right? But like freebie marks. I just want to give you guys like some easy marks. So short assignment on Monday based on unit rates. Nothing that you need to study for. Okay. Number 9, solve each proportion. So I have fraction equals another fraction. What are my steps again? After I set up fraction equals fraction? But what's the step? Cross multiply and then
divide.
Divide, right? So those are the only 2 steps. So Alvin, you were saying 3 times n is? Ooh, okay. So it's not that it's wrong, but if you keep consistent, like when you do cross multiply and then divide, it minimizes the chances of making a silly mistake. Okay, so 3 times n, 3n, and then 2 times 45 is 90. So when you divide it, 90 divided by 3, n equals 30. Okay, same thing with these ones, cross multiply and divide. I'll just do one more. So 3.6n equals, somebody with the calculator. Emmy, what did you get? 2.5 times 2.3 is? Huh? Okay, Frickin, what did you get?
5.75.
Okay, and then when you divide it by 3.6?
1.6.
1.6. Okay. Oh, half a mark off. Why? Okay, the question says 2 decimal place. So what should you round it to? 1.6 what? Is it 1.60? Let me see. Let's try it on the calculator. 2.5 times 2.3, you get 5.75 divided by 3.6. I get, oh, okay. So then, yeah. Okay. On the test, if it's really like this on the test, I'm not that picky. I'm not that mean. Okay. So if you just put 1.6, it's fine. Okay, and then this one, who has the answer? Yancy? 7.85. Good. Okay. Number 12, a car can drive 275 kilometers on 15 liters of fuel. At the same rate, how many liters are needed to drive 350 kilometers? So the first part, you want to write it as a unit rate. So 275 kilometers over 15 liters. So on the other side, you have to follow the same format. So do I put 350 on the top or on the bottom? Ah, yeah, because kilometers is on the top. Okay, I don't know. That's what I want to solve. So you can give it a X or L, anything. All right, so when you cross multiply, 275L equals 350 times 15, 5,250. So when you divide it, you get 275. Does this say what to round to? It doesn't. On the test, it will say what to round to. So in this case, I'll say 1 decimal place, so 19.1 liters. Okay. Those who are new to my class, again, I don't need a therefore statement, but I do need units. If you don't write units, I do take half a mark off. Okay. Deli place 12 kilogram of cheese, $79.97. Okay, what if I want to buy 20 kilogram of cheese? That's a whole lot of cheese. All right, how do I set up my first ratio? Okay, Amy?
12 kilograms over $79.
Okay, it's not wrong. You still will be able to solve it, but in terms of unit rate, what should we always put first? Money or kilogram? Money, yeah. Okay, you want dollars per kilogram, not kilogram per dollar. So 79.95 over the 12 kilogram. And then so when you put the 20 kilogram on the bottom, let's say X, then you can get 12X equal 79.95 times 20, 1599. And then when you divide it by 12, you get 133.25. Okay, full marks? Why not yet? Betsy? Units. What's my unit? Dollars. Good. All right. No units, half a mark off. Okay. Last couple of questions. 35% of what number is 75? So with these type of questions, you want to just translate it. All right. 35%. What do I have to do with that 35%? Yeah. Change it to a decimal. Good. Every time you see a percentage question in any math problem, you always have to change it to a decimal. Right? Off means what? Times, yep. And then what number? The number, that's what you're trying to figure out, so I'll call it n. What does is mean? Equal. And 75 means? 75. All right, so now your question is just 0.35 times n equals 75. So to solve for n, that means you're dividing by 0.35. So what is n? What about the other people who have been so quiet? Let's see. Ivan, what did you get for number 14? 75 divided by 0.35.
2014.29.
Okay, yep, good. 214.29. Okay. No units here because there was no unit on that 75. So it's just that. You can even do 214.3. Again, on the test, I will tell you what to round to. Okay, what percent of 90 is 55? Okay, okay, Margaret.
61 point.
Okay, what did you do?
I did 65.
Divided by 90. So then you get 0.61111 repeatedly, but I don't want the decimal, I want the percent. So I just have to times it by 100%. And so when you do that, you get 61.1%. Okay. So these are careless mistakes that people do. So you're looking for the percent. So make sure your final answer is in percent form, not just decimal form. Okay. Last question. A tent was purchased for $299.95. How much HST is charged? So the math that we've been doing before, whoops, 299. The math that we've been doing was the smart math, where we just times it by 1.13 to get the total cost. Right? So what if I just want the tax part? What do I times it by? Alvin?
0.13.
Right. So 299.95. If I want to know how much tax the government took away from me, I just time it by 0.13. 299.95 times 0.13. I get this. Okay, so what do I round to? Forget. Yeah, so $38.99. Your unit, $sign. Okay, so you could either add this onto this or just do this and you will get 299.95. You get the grand total of 338.95. No, 94. Okay, because when you round it, right here you can see is 9435, so it's 0.94. Stays as 94. Okay. Any questions on these two pages? Okay. Yeah, so this is what your test will look like on Wednesday. You can see, nice, easy. Like I'm telling you, Monday I'm gonna give you an easy group assignment for marks, and then Wednesday you can see it's based on these money, number sense. So it's also easy marks. I'm saying it's one of the easiest tests you'll do in grade 9.